Um, here we are in the bottom of the chicken pit. Been working on that build a little bit. I think it's coming along. I keep getting new ideas, you know, and it's just there's a lot of little, there's just a lot of detail areas to work on. Little things like the beam work here. I don't know. Is that what you call it? Beam work? I don't know. I just kind of feel like I'm at a point where I've got like a flood of ideas. There's too many ideas, and I don't have a clear focus. And yeah, I just think I need to take a little break from this build and maybe let those ideas settle, and I'll have a clear idea of what to do after I take a little break, maybe. So I think the plan is to work on that build a little bit today, which I'm really excited for. Yeah, and then I think maybe today we'll kill all the chickens. Oh, it's dark out. Oh goodness, I need to figure out how to get out of here. Well, my friends, it was dark in real life too, so good morning in game and in real life. I just woke up. It is the next day, and I got some coffee, and we're gonna work on this build. And I'm actually pretty excited about it because we're going to work on interiors today. This is going to be my first interior, if you're not considering that all the cave expansion has been... Like building in a cave is basically just building interior. Anyway, this build was intended to be the villager breeder. And how do I get down there? The design was that these were going to be farm fields back here, and it's a pretty typical design. I'm blanking on who designed it right now. It will be in the description, and I'll probably put a little note on screen of who designed this. But it's a pretty simple design, pretty basic. This was going to be a carrot field. Farmers would live here. They would farm carrots. They would eat the carrots, and there would be beds over here. And they would try to get to the beds, but they couldn't get to the beds because of the way that these trapdoors are set up, which is kind of weird because I can get to the beds and they can't. I don't know. I guess villagers are a little taller than a player. But they would try to get to those beds. When it becomes nighttime, they would have babies. And the babies would also try to get to those beds when it becomes nighttime, and they would fall down there. I don't want to jump down there because I'll get stuck. Hold on. Okay, check it out, guys. Yes, they would end up down here, and I was gonna put water streams and flush them into the corner down here, and then they'll be stuck in this little glass box, and you can run a minecart through from here, and it'll just pick them up, and they'll be right here in a minecart. It's magic. It just kind of like through the glass, and it picks them up. So at this point, you're probably wondering, this design is perfect. It's epic. It looks really cool. It's not finished, but it's epic. It looks really cool, and why would I not just make this the villager breeder? Because, my friends, unfortunately, I had the foresight to think villagers are susceptible to zombies. So we must protect against the zombies. And this is somewhat of an open air design, which presents its challenges, especially when you're dealing with zombies, but that's what the chains are for. And theoretically, technically, you can get through. Oh, actually, that spot is like extra bad. I didn't even realize how you could. Okay, that one zombies could have definitely got through. Wow. Okay, I was just about to explain. I mean, the corners are obviously, because I think a zombie could do that, make a 1-block jump. Perhaps not. Can zombies jump? You know what? That's a question for another day. But I don't know if they could do that, especially because it's like a half a block up. I don't know. What are the limitations of zombies? What are they capable of, truly? Technically, they are, or they were once human. Huh. Anyway, I wanted to show you this, though. On this side, you can't really get through unless you crouch. Like, perfect timing crouch. Pow! You can hop right through, which I don't think zombies can crouch either. But again, technically, they are human. So zombies were the clear factor that I was considering when building this. And that was, presenting some challenges and making it difficult to build this kind of open air, closed in. Well, that's pretty much it. I was trying to just maintain this open air aesthetic while making it actually closed in, so that no entities could get in or out. And the answer was clear. I was just gonna wrap it in some foliage, both inside and outside of the wall here, and it would block off areas such as this where you could just walk right in, because there would be like a leaf here or something, so you couldn't like jump up onto this because there would be foliage in the way. Problem solved, right? Zombies no longer an issue. However, my friends, I overlooked something very crucial when you're dealing with villagers. Well, I was gonna wait until some pillagers showed up, and then I was gonna be like, pillagers, that's what you need to worry about. And this design would essentially be just like throwing some villagers in a cage. They'd be helpless, completely defenseless. But now it seems like pillagers just don't come around these parts no more. I've been waiting for like a couple hours now, and they're usually here pretty frequently, so I'm kind of surprised that, anyway, it's time to fill you in, because I've been hard at work. In the meantime, I've been doing a little bit of texturing, as you may have already noticed. I built this little structure, which we're gonna go check out and see what it is on the inside, because that's just like a facade on the outside. This kind of looks like a chimney, but it's not. It is actually going to be a bubble column and a drop chute. And it's going to be our access to the top layer up there. One other thing I got going on, I dug this hole. And this is how we're going to get to the basement. From that floor, at least. Because there still is this door here. I just felt like if that was the only way to get into this bottom level, that would be kind of weird. It should kind of be connected to the rest of the building, right? Like, it's all one building, so... didn't want it to be separate buildings. Am I missing anything? No, I don't think so. But that means it's just time to get to work. Because I did say we would do some interiors today. Nice. And so what then, if I'm not going to make this build the villager breeder, what is it actually going to be? Because that's pretty important for when you're building interiors, because you gotta kind of have a theme. I don't know, unless you're just gonna like put like a floor and a ceiling in and stuff. But like if you're gonna add decoration, I feel like it's one of the best ways to do that is to kind of like pick a theme or a purpose for the building, and then design details and features off of that. Like for instance, of course, this build here, being the future blacksmith, it's obviously going to be filled with furnaces and anvils and grindstones and all that kind of stuff, because that's blacksmithy kind of stuff. And so the interior of this build is going to be filled with plants and little farm areas, and that's what like the back closed in area where it was going to be a farm before for the farmers, for the villagers to hang out in, but it's going to be a farm still. Enclosed in this little, I don't know what you call this. This is like a patio. It's not a patio because it's on grass. It's like just a yard, I guess, with a really big fence, and it's covered. But anyway, yeah, this is gonna be all filled with plants and farm type things and other shenanigans like that. Shenanigans. Is that the right word? Anyway. That's because this is going to be the botanist, the botany building, yes, where we study plants and we produce plants and we store seeds and that sort of thing. So first, I think I'm going to work out the ceiling, and that's because that poses the most questions. I need to cover up these lights from the side. I would like to cover up the mushroom here. And I need to cover up that black stone showing through, and I don't really want the ceiling to be stone, so I need to figure out what material shall I use? That is what I need to find the answer to. But also I think, figuring all those things out will help me know better what to do with these end walls, and I don't want this to show, obviously, so I need to cover up this with some kind of like doorway structure kind of thing, but I want to leave this nice and open so that it kind of feels like this little like yard garden area is just like an extension from down here. And maybe have like, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, I'm gonna get the ceiling done. Okay, my friends, I just started here with the simplest, most straightforward concept, the original idea, if you will. And I took logs out from the side of these lights that I wanted to cover up, and it did that, covered up the side of the light, and I think that looks pretty good. And then I thought this should be a slab, right? To give a little bit of depth contrast, a little bit of a little dynamicism to the ceiling here. But I don't know if I like this color combo. I am thinking about stripping the logs because then it'll match like the trapdoor coloration a little better. Oh, goodness. I just knew they would show up eventually. A little late to make my point, but that's okay. I'm gonna try some other things in the ceiling though. Okay, so I'm working with the idea of making beams out of scaffolding, and I think it might work, and it might look really cool. I'll fix that for now. This is like the max limit. How I made this work was I put a scaffolding in the wall, embedded it in this purple layer, and then these are able to connect like off the side of that. But we're one short to make it all the way across. So we're gonna mess around with some new blocks, some new 1.20 blocks. We're gonna go craft some bamboo trapdoors, and I don't think I have any bamboo up here. Yeah, no, I don't even know why I checked. But we're gonna craft some bamboo trapdoors, see what they look like, see if they work with the scaffolding, and look really well. That's pretty cool. I never really considered that you could just have like a one block hole that goes straight down. That rain would just rain all the way down when it rains. Like I might try to... that's giving me some ideas. Anyway, what was I doing? Yes, I came to get some bamboo to test out the new bamboo blocks, my friends. I just gotta look one more time. It's pretty cool. Oh. It's getting pretty dark. I better sleep. You know, gotta be responsible in Minecraft. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, you know. Stay safe out there. It's time. Alright. I was waiting for the rain to die away. And now it's time. Let's see. Okay. Aha. Of course. Alright. Two planks per log, eh? That's that's 2 less than usual. Usually you get 4 per log, but I get it. It's bamboo. It's a little bit of a cheaper wood source than most other wood sources. But wait a minute. Hold on. I just turned all the bamboo blocks into logs, didn't I? Okay, I just went and grabbed more bamboo. I have plenty down there, so I don't know why I was even thinking about like how to put those back together as a log. I know that doesn't work. I've been playing Minecraft for a while, guys. These are a new block, okay? Here we are. We've got the bamboo block. We've got hold on. We've also got the plank. I totally just missed. I meant to put it there, but that's okay. We've got the bamboo plank. All right. I think I've made everything now. There's a slab as well, and a stair, and then what we ultimately were looking for, the trapdoor, with such an epic pattern. Look at that. I'm gonna use this block so much. I already know it. And first, I'm gonna use it right here, I think. At the ends of these. Hold on. Just like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. It takes away the mesh on the bottom because it replaces, like when these don't have, right? I think we all know this, but just thought I would point it out in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Scaffolding on the ground when it has a base has no bottom. But if we are to take scaffolding out to the side, it creates like this mesh floor, similar to like how it gets stacked, but really this is just the bottom of this top one. It's not the bottom of this one. This creates like a box. Yeah, the trapdoor takes that away, which is kind of cool. Makes it offset a little bit. Kind of wish these colors were a little closer. That would be nice, but at the same time, it looks good. I think it looks good. Oh my gosh, one more very important thing you can do with these bamboo blocks is strip them just like logs, and they become the same color as the blocks. And I guess now I'll just give my general opinion on these blocks. I don't know. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do now. You know, making videos on YouTube. This is what a lot of YouTubers do. They're like, these new blocks came out, man. They look good, man. Or you know, I don't know, man. I don't know if I like them, man. No, I think they look good. I really like them. I really like the trapdoor, like I said earlier. Really cool design. I love the hollow designs on the trapdoors. I utilize the warped wood trapdoors in the windows here, and I love that so much. And I know I'm gonna do that with this all the time. Same with what is it? Acacia has like the slats in it. Really cool, really cool. Anyway, I also just love the color of this new wood set. So I wanted to look at it next to birch because I figured it was pretty similar. It's a very light color. Birch, I guess, is a little paler. This is a little more of a saturated yellow, a little more yellowy yellow, I think. I don't know. I'm no color expert, but I do like the color. This is where we're at with the ceiling, by the way. I think the beams look pretty good, and I like it. I like the warped wood in here. I think it's gonna make it an interesting and very unique interior, and distinct from the rest of the build. I think. I don't plan to use any more warped wood. There might end up being some, and there is some in other areas, but yeah. Okay, so I've been building like mad, and when you're building interiors, you know, it's pretty well lit in there. You can kind of lose track of time, and got a little dark, and now we have a bunch of creepers hanging around. So I just wanted to, you know, fill you guys in, bring you guys along for this. Hopefully it all goes. That was close. Hopefully it all goes well. I'm usually pretty good at handling creepers. It's all about just, you know, breathe, you know, stay calm, relaxed, and you know what to do. You know how to handle it. So, oh my gosh, he's inside. I don't like that. I don't like that one at all. That's like a whole new whole new level of stress when it's inside your build. Okay, well, here goes kind of like the reveal. You can see some stuff already, and you know, progress is happening. A lot of progress has happened, and hopefully we don't lose any of it right now. Okay, oh my gosh. All right. We're clear. We got this. No! That was sloppy, but we're good. We recovered, rebounded, and we're safe. Okay. And, you know, we're not finished yet. I ran out of quartz, and, like, I'm still working on some things, but, like, I think this is coming along pretty well. You know, there's going to be, like, vines hung and sprayed all on the walls. Scattered on the walls. We're going to obviously plant a lot of plants here. This is kind of going to be the garden area of the botanist where things are actually grown because, you know, it's outside. This is kind of like a gardening area. But it's going to come all the way in to the inside. And of course, inside we're going to focus on, you know, there's going to be mushrooms in here and the nether plants perhaps because we've got, you know, the nether fungi type thing. I don't know. But my friends, while I was building this, I kind of was hopping back and forth. I can't lie to you. The upstairs is almost finished as well. I put the bubble column in here. And I did a lot of changes up here. I really like how this turned out. I kind of did a little pavilion style thing over the bubble column, and the drop chute is going down on this side. And hold on, actually, let's do this right now. I just had a scaffolding there because that breaks your fall, and it's sufficient for that short of a drop. But I had the idea. Where did I put it? No, wait, that was it. Okay. Full inventory. Don't worry. I'm in the middle of a lot of building. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I thought a hay bale would be really cool though, for this drop chute, because, you know, it's the botany building. They just make a nice little pillow of wheat and it breaks your fall. Anyway, I thought that was a really cool little detail that I wanted to wait till you were here to show you. But yeah, this is going to be just like a flower bed, another garden area, of course. But for the flowers, this is kind of going to be the showcase for the floral fauna. The flora of Minecraft. Yes, that concludes this episode. I feel like we made some pretty good progress in this episode. I really like the direction we're taking this build. You know, it would have been a cool villager breeder, I guess, but I think it's going to be an even cooler botanist. So I think that was a good shift, a good change. And, you know, of course, we're going to build a villager breeder eventually. It's just going to be built somewhere else and slightly different. Hopefully a little safer than this one would have been, but, you know, that is neither here nor there, my friends. This build, it's taking a new path. It's got a lot of progress done, but it still has a lot to go. I think it's perhaps not even halfway. There's still a lot of ideas that I have for this that I haven't even started on yet. But anyway, go ahead and leave a like, because I know you liked it. This was a good one. Come on. Subscribe for the progress made in this video, and leave a comment. Tell me what you want to see next, and more of, and less of. Bye.